not meet this Mayavadi sannyasi, but still I have come to invite you if you kindly accept my invitation. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw this opportunity of meeting Prakashananda Saraswati. He accepted his invitation and there was a meeting and there was discussion of Vedanta Sutra with Prakashananda Saraswati and he converted him to be a Vaishnava. That is another incident.
How old was this man?
Prakashananda Saraswati,
Yeah.
he was also old man, not less than 60 years old. Yes.
And what was his role again in the town? What was he?
Prakashananda Saraswati.
He was a Vedantist?
He was a Mayavadi sannyasi. He accepted Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's principle. He offered his respect, he touched his feet, and he also joined. But there is no mention that he became officially a Vaishnava, but he accepted the philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya officially became a Vaishnava. Then Lord Haridas meets
Fifth scene.
Fifth scene.
This is Haridas Thakur?
Haridas Thakur, yes.
At whose death? At Haridas' death?
Yes. Haridas was a very old man. He was Mohammedan.
He was the person that was thrown in the river.
Yes.
So he finally met his end here at this scene.
We are not meant for... of course, Haridas Thakur has a separate life, but that we are not going to show.
Yes, all right. This particular incident.
Particular incident is significant that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a Brahmin and he was a sannyasi, but according to the social custom, he should not touch even a Mohammedan. But this Haridas Thakur was a Mohammedan, and at his death he took the body himself and danced, and he put him in the graveyard and distributed prasadam. And Haridas Thakur had his, for 2-3 days he was feeling not well. Chaitanya, because he was Mohammedan, he did not enter the temple of Jagannath temple. Because the Hindus are very strict. He was devotee, he never mind why he should create some row. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appreciated his behavior, that he did not want to create any, because he has become devotee. Forcibly he was not going to the temple. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself was daily coming and seeing him. While going to take bath in the sea, he will first of all see Haridas. Haridas, what you are doing? What? Haridas will offer his respect, give his seat and talk for some time. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will go to take his bath. In this way, one day when he came, he saw Haridas not feeling very well. Haridas, how is your health? Yes, sir, it is not very authority, body. Then the third day, he saw that Haridas is going to leave this body today. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, Haridas, what do you desire? Both of them could understand. Haridas said that this is my last taste. If you kindly stand before me. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stood before him and he left his body.
You mentioned that he was dancing.
That after his departure, the body was taken by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. He and other devotees took him to the seaside and dug his graveyard. That graveyard is still in Jagannath Puri. Haridas Thakur Samadhi, tomb. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to dance. That was the ceremony. Because in a Vaishnava ceremony everything is with kirtan and dance. So that was the last ceremony of Haridas Thakur.
You mentioned something about Chaitanya dancing with Haridas.
Haridas with body. Chaitanya is a dead body. Haridas is dead body.
Oh, with his dead body.
Yeah. His dead body.
This was after his death.
After his death.
Chaitanya was.
No, while Haridas was alive, he was dancing. But after the death of Haridas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself took the body and began to dance with Kirtan. That means his funeral ceremony was conducted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. He took the body to the seaside and the graveyard.
He conducted the
funeral ceremony. Yeah.
With the kirtan.
Kirtan is always there. And after burial, there was distribution of prasadam and kirtan. So here you have to show some talks with Haridas, how feelingly.
All right, are there any other... Is there any other information about Haridas?
The life history of Haridas is that he was born in a Mohammedan family, somewhere or other. He became a devotee and was chanting 300,000 times, 300,000 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made him Acharya, the authority of chanting. Therefore, we glorify him. Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai. Because he was made the Acharya, the authority of chanting Hare Krishna. And then when Lord Chaitanya took sannyas, Haridas Thakur desired that, my dear Lord, you are living in Navadvip, then what is the use of my life? Either you take me or let me die. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, why shall you die? You come with me. So he took him to Jagannath Puri. At Jagannath Puri, because he considered himself born of Mohammedan family, he did not enter. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave him a place at Kashinath Mishra's house. And there he was chanting, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sending him his prasadam. In that way, he was passing his day. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to come and see him daily. And one day he died like this.
All right. That's the end of the fourth act.
Yes.
Now the fifth act.
And the fifth act.
First scene.
Yes. This is in the fifth act, the ecstasy. At night, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would become mad and separation of Krishna. He would dash his head on the floor. Sometimes he would write with his nails, and sometimes he would go away. Although the house was locked, he would go away, and sometimes he would be found among the cow's head of Jagannath Puri. Sometimes he would be seen in the seashore. One day it was so found that he fell in the ocean, and some fishermen caught him on the net, and as soon as he was in the net, and the fisherman touched Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also began to dance, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And his brothers, his fellow men thought, oh, he is caught, ghost haunted. So, in the meantime, his secretary, Damodar Sarup, came to the seashore, and he saw that the fisherman was dancing. Then he could understand that he must have some connection with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Otherwise, why this fisherman is dancing and Hare Krishna? Then asked me, what has happened to you? He said, sir, I do not know. I am a fish catcher. Now, this morning I caught one big fish, and as soon as I caught, I am haunted. So I am dancing. So Swarup Damodar, where is that fish, big fish? Let me saw. So he saw in the net Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He saw the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he told him, yes, I'll chant some mantra, so the ghost will go. So he made him some show. All right, now your ghost is over. So he took Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw, he told Swarup Damodar, why you have brought me with this side? Oh, I was seeing Rasa dance of Krishna. I was enjoying. In this way, he was always in ecstasy. And in the last phase, still in the same ecstasy, he entered Jagannath temple and he never came back. Very good. So you have carrying scenes and songs.
Now, in ecstasy here on the seashore, I don't understand. He met this fisherman.
No.
On the seashore?
At night, out of his own accord, he came to the seashore and fell on the sea.
Oh, he threw himself in the ocean?
In the ocean, Bay of Bengal. And the fishermen, they came to catch fish. So instead of fish, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body was in the net.
Oh, I see.
He already dropped himself on the sea.
He was unconscious?
Unconscious.
Uh-huh.
He was rolling in the sea.
And so they brought him out, and some of his friends went to find him.
So not only his secretary, because he knew that Chaitanya must have gone somewhere. So while inquiring where is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came to the seashore, he saw that fisherman was dancing. Then he could understand, he is dancing with Hare Krishna, that means he must have some connection with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Oh.
Then when he inquired, he told him that I caught this morning a big fish, and since then I am dancing, I do not know. I have got mad, perhaps I have been caught by some ghost, so I do not know.
Yeah.
So Swarup Damodar, just to pacify him, yes, I am just driving away a ghost, don't worry. Where is that fish? Let me see. And when he saw that fish was caught in the net, and it was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Now the second scene here, this is when Chaitanya on the seashore. This is when he would walk around saying, "Where is Krishna?" Is that right? Where is Krishna? He would.
Yes, he was seen on the seashore within the net after being caught by the fisherman. And when he fell on the sea, that is not seen. You can make a scene that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming, Hare Krishna, and will fall down in the sea. And then he was caught by the net, by the fisherman.
What is the second scene?
This is the second scene I have described. First scene and second scene.
The first scene also.
They are all, first, second scene, they are all ecstasies. Yes.
Now the third scene.
And the third scene is similarly.
No, wait. He must be around in his 40s now. He's.
Yes.
This is in his 40s.
These ecstasies were going on daily from his age 38 to 48 years.
38 to 48. Every day.
Not 38, 30th.
30?
30 to 40, 18 years.
18 years.
Sometimes he was chanting, sometimes he was falling, sometimes he was going there. That was his business, all 18 years.
Every day?
Every day, especially at night. Simply, the whole program, the whole day would see the visitors, and so many visitors are coming. In the evening, we'll chant and dance in the temple. And at night, instead of sleeping, he was doing all this, sometimes falling in the sea, sometimes here, sometimes there. That was his business.
I see. Now, this third scene enters...
Third scene in the same way, one day, when he was 48 years old, he entered the Jagannath temple.
And disappeared.
His friends outside waited and waited, and he never come.
And they never knew what happened to him. They never found him.
Yes, they knew that he was Krishna. He has merged into the existence of Jagannath.
He left.
Yes.
Took off. All right. Now no more. That's the end.
Now you write and I shall make some addition or alteration when you write. This is the synopsis and framework. Now you can proceed.